Hey, what's up everyone? This is K Collections and the summer event should be near. That means lots of waifus in swimsuits. And if you're like me who is expecting nothing but salt from the banners, at the very least, we all get the beautiful shishou for free. I'm still gonna cry though, especially if I don't get Summer Martha. This video will be a breakdown on this new welfare servant. Let's get started. So, pause the video to stare at the picture because she's freaking hot. Let's be honest, who cares about the stats when you have a gorgeous picture of shishou in a swimsuit? She does have the second highest attack stat among the 4-star assassins, just lower than Carmilla's. Her HP stats are the same as Emiya Assassin. NP gain is decent, and like most assassins, she has high star generation stats. Shishou has a triple quick type deck with a quick NP, having a total of 4 quick cards. There's high synergy with her attacks, which is great for an assassin who can prioritize generating stars. Hit counts are consistent throughout all her attacks, extra and NP having the most amount of hits. Obviously, you want to quick Brave Chain as much as possible. Main focus should be generating stars for your team. For active skills, Beach Crisis is good, but you'll have to prioritize one effect over the other. Having an offensive and a defensive ability mixed into one skill isn't always the best. Some can work, but in this case it doesn't. So if you want to increase crit damage, target focus will activate as well, which can hurt this servant if you use this skill at the wrong time. Now, if you want to use the taunt, then you may sacrifice the boost in crit damage. Also, both effects lasting one turn does not help, and both are very situational. Crit damage relies on the amount of stars you have for the turn, and target focus relies on proper timing and setup. Unless you just don't care about the servant dying, then you'll have nothing to worry about. Thankfully, her second skill can be combined with her first. Applying damage cut will reduce overall damage when using taunt, and recovering some HP before being attacked can be the difference between life and death for this servant. This skill can also target another servant, but save this for her or any other servant with taunt. You don't want to waste the damage cut, especially when the enemy might not even attack the target. Her last skill is meant to be used with her NP attack. Invincibility Pierce will give you that guarantee hit. Ideally, you want to quick Brave Chain to fully leverage the boost in quick performance. She has one passive, and a pretty weak one if I'm being honest. A 2% increase in star generation isn't the best, but it does align to one of her strengths, and it's better than nothing. Her Noble Phantasm is very straightforward. It's an AoE with a chance to inflict death. AoE assassins in general are rare. So far there's only 3, Shuten, which is limited, Fuma, and Phantom of the Opera. Shishou will be the 4th, and all players will have the opportunity to NP5 her, which means everyone will have a strong AoE assassin in their team. Use her whenever you're facing waves of riders or berserkers. CE recommendations: focus on quick performance. Imaginary Around is the best choice. With 4 quick attacks, you can fully leverage this craft essence. Holy Night Sign is another good CE if you want to split quick and crit damage performance. Since she can generate stars, this craft essence can be effective as well. Dumplings over Flowers is another good choice. Again, you want to focus on quick performance, but increasing her NP damage as well isn't a bad idea either. 2030 is meant for consistent generation of stars. It definitely works well in battle, but honestly, I suggest one of the other CEs I mentioned over this. If you don't have any of the 5-star craft essence, then these are budget CEs that will work for you as well. For team builds, use servants with a crit focus role. Since Shishou can generate some stars, servants like Lancelot is perfect. All his skills are meant to deal crit damage, and being a berserker means he will deal effective damage to almost all enemies. Thanks to Shishou's taunt and damage cut skills, this will offer Lancelot a form of protection when needed. Lastly, both servants have quick NP attacks, so there is synergy when chaining their noble phantasms. I also recommend a rider class servant due to their natural high star absorption. Francis Drake is a great servant to use in your team. First off, being a rider means she can kill any random caster type enemies that may be mixed in battle. Drake is a self-sufficient crit servant. The only issue you may have is the conflicting attack cards. Not a huge issue though. I forgot to mention, Drake can boost your party's attack and NP damage, which is most ideal when performing a NP chain. Lastly, I recommend Fuma, which surprisingly not a lot of people talk about him. He's a fellow AoE assassin who focuses on quick attacks. Having 4 quicks in total means you'll perform quick chains quite often with shishou. He has strong utility, having some debuffs that can help, but his targetable evasion skill is amazing for shishou. Combine that with her taunt ability, you'll be safe for the turn, and as a bonus, the target's star generation is enhanced for 1 turn as well. So, my final thoughts, she's a free summer servant. What more can you ask for? Gameplay wise, she's good at generating stars for your team, and being one of a few AoE assassins, you'll definitely find value in using her in battle. Unless you're one of those players who use berserkers to solve everything, in that case I have nothing to say. Use her when you're fighting riders or berserkers. Due to her low damage modifier, she isn't the best servant to use against neutral class enemies. Not that she's bad or anything, but it's just there are other servants who can do better. Overall, she's a decent servant, not best suited for all types of battles, but can be effective with the right team. So, which summer servant do you want the most? For me, Summer Martha is my top pick. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more FGO content. Follow me on Twitter for updates and Instagram if you like collecting figures. As always, good luck and have an awesome day.